Welcome to another episode of Velocity Chaos! On this week's episode of the Velocity Chaos podcast, Nick and Luke talk about finding true love, a toe for a toe, and the process of diffusing a knife attack. Be sure to follow on Facebook and leave us a voicemail at 15 15 41 Chaos. All right, and welcome. Here we go on the 23rd episode of the Velocity Chaos podcast. Here I am in the Luke Korvette studios, and we got Nicky Boy over in New Jersey. How you doing there, Nick?
Good, New Jersey, New Jersey. It's no Central Park, but I'm in a park again today.
Yeah.
This is a more natural park. This is a more real. This is a real park.
Yeah, this is nice. You're not too big of a hot shot yet, no, so you can just pick a regular park to talk from.
The grass itches here, and the sun burns.
It's the real world out there. It's not all sunshine and rainbows, but I guess that's sunshine and grass stuff.
Yeah, that's all you need though when you're out in nature, soaking it in.
Yeah.
Soaking in the malaria from the mosquitoes.
Exactly. We're not above it. It can happen to anyone. So beware. This is a public service announcement. Watch out for your diseases and illnesses carried by mosquitoes and bugs. All right. There you go. You've been warned.
PSA, helping make a brighter future.
That's right. We want everyone to make it.
I hear that you are gonna go on your first little work travel coming up here this weekend.
I am. I'm gonna head over to West Virginia. So I think I'm shooting a pageant, Miss West Virginia pageant. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna meet the future Mrs. Lucas Horvat, and it's gonna be great.
Great. It sounds like a good plan, a 2-for-1 kind of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all or nothing here.
You should just go up to each girl at the beginning of the each round and just be like, "Who wants the most camera time, ladies?"
Yeah. I'm gonna have roses too. It's gonna turn into a whole bachelor thing.
The tech director is like, "Get the girl on the left, get the girl on the left," and you're just still panning right, like you're just like he's doing exactly the opposite of what he's telling you because you're trying to catch
that one.
Yeah, one girl.
Yeah. He's like, "What is that guy doing?" "I don't know. Keep rolling. It's brilliant. This is great stuff."
She's obviously the winner.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Why
then,
do you think that?
But I'm going to go for probably second place because, they're going to be a little down and out. And, that's how you got to prey on the weak. No. Make myself sound like a sleazeball.
Need that
That's what I do.
6'5" shoulder to cry on.
That's right. Oh, let me duck down a little bit so you can cry on my shoulder because I'm very tall.
Yeah. Hopefully she is too, though. If she's going to be a Miss West Virginia. Miss West Virginia.
Yeah, exactly. We have basketball babies.
There you go.
Future basketball stars. So speaking of production gigs, I still have to thank you for getting me in the loop and in the mix. This last one I did was for the Emmys of the North American Television Association and something like that. For the lower Great Lakes area. Yeah. That was
great.
Pretty fun seeing all the news personalities fawning over each other and themselves and getting awards. It was cool.
Did they give out a LeBron James award? Because last year I did that gig and it was there was a big award. It was like the big Athlete of the Year award, and it was like LeBron James and like LeBron. They just put a picture of LeBron up on the screen, and that was it. And I was talking with this other guy that I work with sometimes, and he was saying like, "Hey man, you should get in there and you should tell LeBron and all these other athletes who need to accept these minor awards but can't make it, Just go in their stead. Be like a professional awards acceptor.
Yeah.
And just have speeches
this
prepared.
Is on behalf of LeBron James.
Yeah, on behalf of LeBron James.
And then you just go for like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Just go off script. Just start. You know, as an athlete, as a young athlete in my high school days, and people are like, is this, what?
As a middle school CYO athlete in my prime, I did some amazing things with the basketball and the soccer ball and the baseball, you know.
Or you just start like, as LeBron would say, and you just always come up with stuff that, as LeBron would say, I'm the best and you're the worst. And people are like,
I'm the best and it's going to stay that way.
There's like 3 people who start clapping because it's like, is this appropriate to clap at?
Yeah. Did he really say that?
Yeah. That's cool though, man. That's
speaking
great.
Of that gig though,
yeah.
So something happened to me. I went, I got there early. I was like, I'm going to find a parking spot. Not going to have to worry about parking. And found a spot a couple blocks away. I was like, oh, hey, look at this. Street parking, good. Don't worry, I have to pay about $13 for parking. So found that. Go through the whole day, come out to my car, and my car's gone. Like, okay, what the heck's going on? And then I read the sign that says 4 p.m. until 2 a.m. Fridays and Saturdays, buses and limos only. Well, I had gotten there at like 12:15, 12:30, and totally looked beyond that sign. And let's just say I barely broke even on that.
Oh, no. Barely broke even on that gig. Oh, God.
Yeah. Barely, yeah. It was good. I had a buddy come. Of course, you were out of town. One of the closest people to the proximity of the location.
Yep.
I wasn't available.
Nope.
So I had to call someone else. And then in the morning, I skateboarded over to the impound lot. It was fun. It was great.
Nice. You had to explain it. Is there any way I could get a discount? Why? Lou Korvette Studios, Velocity Chaos will give you a free commercial.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I got you free advertisement.
Yeah, free advertisement.
But I mean, what are you gonna do when you go there? I mean, not like being a jerk or anything is gonna change the situation.
Right,
I was just like,
exactly.
hey, I saw the sign after the fact. What are you gonna do? Lesson learned.
Yeah,
give me my damn car back.
Yeah, give me my car back. You had no right to take it. That's probably, that goes up there with one of the worst jobs just because of the amount of the amount of people you have to deal with that are just pissed.
Yeah. There should be like, it should be like your phone number. I mean, we're at this point in technology where everything's instantly like associated. There should be where you can link up your phone number with a license plate. And then when they come across this license plate, oh, you're in a restricted area, we're going to give you a call. We're going to send you a text. And if you're not here within 20 minutes, you're getting towed. Or if you're not here within half hour or an hour, you're getting towed or whatever. And you still have to pay the fee, whatever, for the ticket. That's fine, but you're going to save $190 getting towed.
Yeah, no, that's an interesting idea. You'd have to get,
they want to. Yeah, they're going to make as much money as they can, when they want to.
I was going to say, like, does an impound lot really need advertising? Like,
yeah, no. I was letting you
go
with it.
Here.
I guess it's for towing purposes, possibly, but impounding
or they're like,
vehicle detention.
Don't end up in JP's towing lot because you're not going to get your car back for free.
For free. Gotta add that on there.
Yeah, for free.
It's gonna cost you.
It's gonna cost you.
Yeah, so that was my weekend, having fun. Crushed it on the golf course. I think I did the best I ever did, actually, as I segue.
Was that the tree shot?
From Saturday to Sunday.
Was that the day of the tree shot?
That was the day of the tree shot. That was...
If everyone's not following Luke Korvette on Snapchat, you really should.
Yeah, Instagram. Really that one on Instagram.
Yeah.
That was my worst drive of the day, but turned out to be one of the better ones just because of the ridiculous bounce it had.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
But I was crushing the ball straight and right down the fairway. It was beautiful.
That's gorgeous, man. A lot of people would envy you.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I lost it. I have a terrible, yeah. I have a terrible chipping game.
See, that's why we got to get in a shotgun. My short game's great, but I can't drive down the fairway for anything.
Let's play around. Let's play around when you come back to the CLE.
Yeah, we'll do that. But if we got a shotgun, it'd be you and me versus the world. You know what I'm saying? You get us up to the green, and I'll do the rest. I'll do the dirty work.
Oh, okay, I like that. I'll two putt. I can two putt. That's the best I can do. I set up for a two putt.
I'm the short man. I'm the short man.
All right, I like it. So what you got going on here in the Velocity Chaos world?
The Velocity Chaos world? Well, I got some funny stories for you.
I like to laugh. Humor me.
I got some good news. Some good news. Yeah, this is good news.
I like news.
So, this young boy went missing in where was this? This was
Well, already this doesn't sound like good news if a young child is missing.
Yeah, so he was just...
But there must be some twist.
It was a little suburban neighborhood, and this kid goes missing. And the parents are, looking around for him. It's no good. So they put in a missing child report, and, no parent wants to, submit one of those. Yeah. Anyway...
One, you don't want to admit you lost your child... And two, it's just god awful. I would imagine if you did actually lose your child, having no idea where they actually were. That's got to be a tough pill or situation to encounter.
Yeah. But really, this is a story of local news forces and just great reporting skills, because they started the search for the kid, and. Everyone's looking around, helicopters are out, the news is covering them, spreading the word. And this one reporter, Ralph Rayburn, was flying around the house doing coverage, and he's looking at the house, and I think he's live, and he's just am I seeing what I think I'm seeing? The kid is up on the roof, in a corner of the roof, sleeping on two blankets.
Oh, come on.
And so, so they report that the kid's on the roof. Mom goes up there, pulls him down by his ear, and apparently the whole ruckus was caused when they told him he was going to summer camp, and he just didn't like that idea. So he ran away.
In the ran away in the nearest way possible, I guess.
Right. So yeah,
it's where they least expect to find you.
If you were, that's like a news anchor's dream come true.
Yeah,
you are not only the hero, but you're also live on television.
That's a score. True. That's a huge score.
The crazier thing would be if there was a bunch of hobos on all these roofs, and there's a thing called a roof hobo. And this kid joined a band of roof hobos and was just camping up there.
And this Ralphie guy, he uncovers the giant hobo ring of them squatting on rooftops, and it's then it's even bigger story. It's not just finding little Timmy Tanner. It's unveiling the whole hobo
hobo culture.
Hobo culture. Actually, this that reminds me of a time I don't think I was in the mix yet, or maybe I was really little. But my parents lost my. Oh, I got two stories now that I'm thinking about it.
Great.
Getting my just older brother, not the oldest brother, but he went missing one morning. My parents went into the room to see where he was, and they couldn't find him. Like, well, where is he? Where is he? Calling his name, and asking the neighbors, like, hey, do you see him? Everyone, like, around the blocks, like, hey, dude, can't find him. And searching everywhere, about to call, like, the police and everything, and they check in the room one more time, and he's, like, slid behind the bed in between the wall, just sleeping against there. So,
oh my gosh.
I can only imagine how scary that was, but I guess heads up, check there for anyone else that might encounter that. You got to check everywhere.
Yeah, tearing up the house. Tear up the house. Check the roof. Don't forget to check the roof.
Check. Yeah, I guess now you got to check the roofs.
Was there 2 stories there, or is that one story?
I've got a. I was going to ask you before I told the next one. Have you ever been lost or gotten lost? And I'm talking like as someone else was responsible for you, and you've gotten separated.
I think I got lost in a library one time.
Okay.
And I was reading a book. Like, my favorite thing was to read books, but like find like the like most tucked. Yeah, nerd. Yeah. My favorite thing was to find a book and then find like the most tucked away part of the library. Where like the shun,
nice.
Where the shun don't shine, you know. And so that was my thing. And the one time was like I just did real good. And I was into this book, and it was like I was there for hours. And my mom was just like looking for me everywhere. She was like, where did he go? And so I got the embarrassing like librarian over the loudspeaker, like, hello, library patrons. Nick Royak. So like they went from like a general announcement to Nick Royak. I was like 8 or 9. It was like, would you please,
ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for a tiny nerd.
Yeah, we're looking for a tiny nerd. Glasses, of course, and probably
obviously
reading at least a 700-page novel. Would you please come down to the front of the library?
If you see this character, please bring him forward to the front desk. Thank you very much.
We would recommend checking the fantasy and sci-fi section.
Dang, you're getting called out in the library. And as a kid, that's like huge. Like, as an adult, you're just like, oh, okay, thanks. Appreciate you guys doing that for me. But as a kid, you're like, oh my God, I'm inconveniencing people, and now I'm bringing shame to my family.
Yeah. Yeah, but good reason to get lost. Lost in a book. Nerd.
Yeah, that's you were off in your own little world. Similar vein. I was about 4 years old. We went to the greatest store in the world at the time, being Blockbuster. Blockbuster Video on every corner. We were going, I think it was probably like a Friday night or a Saturday night, getting a movie or a game. I think we might have been getting like a video game or something. Nice. Whatever you could rent, all that good stuff. Or maybe a few, I don't know. Maybe it was Free Willy, something like that. I doubt it was that, but I'm just going to throw a movie out from the time. Cool Runnings. So, we're going in there. And I was with my oldest brother and my dad, and just looking around, walking around. And all right, I'm done looking at movie covers because I probably couldn't read at the time very well. I still can't read very well, so I'd imagine I couldn't read back then. All right, so I look around, left, look right, walked around. Okay, Dad, I'm ready to go. Nick, ready? Where we going? Where you guys at? So I'm walking around like, oh, Jesus Christ, they left me here. So I was left at Blockbuster, and I felt betrayed, and I feel like that leads to me not trusting anyone ever anymore.
Yeah. How far did your family get before they were like, "There's not 5 people in the car"?
I'm pretty sure my dad said he got home and then was like, "Oh crap, Luke's not here."
Nice.
I mean, I'm always been quiet for the most part, unless I get in those whatever moods. But I mean, if I don't have anything to talk about, I'm not going to talk. So I just mind my own business, looking at whatever I want to look at, and like a mouse, and bam, they were gone. Hungry like the wolf, the quiet lone wolf.
And then Blockbuster was sold, and you were sold with their surplus supplies.
I was sold, yeah.
They're like, we have all these
How
DVDs
much for the small child?
And this one kid. And that's what saved Blockbuster.
Yeah.
That sale saved Blockbuster.
I was like the Tarzan of Blockbuster.
Dude.
Oh, I guess that didn't work.
Dude, if I was like 12 and I was at Blockbuster and got left, I'd go up to the counter and be like all like scared and tired and like, "Hey, my parents left me." And the guy's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And they'd be like, "Can I wait in the adult section?"
Oh, Jesus.
And the guy's
Excuse
like,
me.
"What?"
That was gross.
Just start crying, like, please.
Yeah, I guess when I was 12.
That would make me feel better.
Yeah, but I guess if you're 12, you just seem like a whiny 12-year-old. I probably would have been more able to pull that off at 4 or 6. I would have looked a lot cuter.
When they're still like, "Oh, it's just biological. It's biological. He doesn't know anything."
Yeah. Booby.
12, you're like, "Please, please." Yeah.
Yeah, dang. So yeah, kids getting lost, left places. Hold on to your kids. So, and if you do have any stories, or if you have anything you want to talk about, remember to call the Velocity Chaos Podcast hotline. That's 1515-41-CHAOS. That's 1-515-412-4267. So yeah, we got that line open.
Yeah. Or if you just need help looking for something. If you need help looking,
we're always looking for topics, always looking for feedback, looking for comments on stuff we've already talked about. Really anything. If you got a movie review, if you got something that you came across in your day and you thought it was just funny or odd or peculiar, let us know. Give us some fodder for give us some ammo to put in the hopper. You know.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
I just meant if they lost like their wallet, we'd come help them find it.
Or that, yeah. Hey, yeah, put us down as your emergency contact.
Yeah, put us that. In here. That would be crazy. We get a message and we're listening to it, and then a police officer like, "Hello, I'm sorry to report that Jesse Jameson just got in an accident. We found your name in an emergency contact phone number."
Yeah, and a week
Captain
later,
Daddy
like, all right,
was just
let's listen
in
to
an
our
accident.
Yeah,
that
Captain Daddy.
I would freak out if Captain Daddy got in an accident.
We're flying out immediately wherever Captain Daddy is. We'd have to know his coordinates.
Flying to California.
We're coming, Captain Daddy. But you're our number one fan.
That could only happen if Captain Daddy wasn't invincible. But he is.
That's true. Yeah, he is impervious to anything horrible.
Impervious to car accidents.
Yeah.
You ever see that Bruce Willis movie? Yeah, that's me.
Mission Impossible?
No, the Unbreakable.
Oh.
He gets in a big car accident.
Dang.
But never mind.
Damn these super action heroes.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that was a pretty outrageous story. I think getting lost is pretty outrageous. But
Yeah.
to bring up another totally outrageous story.
Okay.
I like to partake of the spirits, not Ouija boards, but the drinkable spirits. And,
the wines and spirits, but not the wines.
The wines and spirits, but hold the wine.
Yeah.
So there is a hotel bar in northern Canada that serves a drink called the... here's the drink. Where's the drink?
Sake it to me.
It's called the Sour Toe Cocktail.
Okay, sour toe cocktail. It's probably got, let me guess, it's got a little bit of the sourness to it, and made with a little dab of the toe whiskey, and a little bit of lime.
You nailed the whiskey. So it's a whiskey drink. But no, the toe captain at the downtown hotel in the Yukon up in Canada, they serve the drink Sour Toe Cocktail, which is a whiskey shot with a mummified human toe in the bottom of it.
What the funk?
Yep.
That's gross.
Yeah. See, this is why they have free healthcare in Canada, because of shit like this. Shit like this. They gotta have it because of all the crazy stuff they do. Anyway,
how much does that cost? Like, Jesus Christ.
So here's the thing.
Is it?
Here's the thing.
Okay, hit me with it.
It's in the news because somebody went into the bar, ordered the drink, took the drink, and stole the toe. It's like a relic. It's like something that traditionally you leave in the bottom of the glass. So you tip it up, take the shot. The toe has to touch your lips, otherwise it doesn't count.
Oh, God.
And then you put it down, and then they keep the toe. And that is the most hilarious part of this whole story, because the owner, the hotel manager, Gary Colburn, or Jerry, it's one of those stupid Geris, Gary or Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry Colburn was quoted as saying, he was pissed because he said, "This was our new toe, and it was a really good one. We just started using it this weekend."
Oh, man. That is disgusting. That's like a whole nother meaning to sucking on toes.
Sucking on toes. So they basically, people donate their toe, like people who lose their toes for some reason. Like this last guy lost it in a surgery. So they take the toe and they put it on salt for 6 months. And they just mummify it and preserve it. And then it's weird that they just use it. They use it in the drink on a repeated basis. But
that apparently disgusting.
The last thing is that apparently this isn't the first time they lost a toe.
yeah, because you said it's a new toe.
In 2000,
sounds like they had this for a while.
Yeah, in 2013, somebody drank the whole cocktail, including the toe.
Oh my God! And
on top of that, they fined this person $375 for quote stealing their toe, unquote.
Wow. So first you drink the toe, you kiss the toe, then you eat the toe, and then you got to pay probably another. The shot's probably like $15 to begin with. So, and then you got to pay $375. You're in $390.
Yep.
And you had to eat a mummified toe.
Yep.
It's like, what is this?
Sounds like a great idea.
Oh, that's nasty.
I would do it.
Yeah, that's. I'll let you do that. I'll buy the shot for you when we go there.
I'll buy it for you. Don't expect me to watch.
and I will pay for the replacement toe if it's $375 if you eat it.
They should have made it where if you steal the toe and get caught, or if you eat the toe, that you have to give up one of your toes.
Yeah. A toe for a toe.
A toe for a toe. Oh, man. Topher Grace should go up there and take a shot. I would pay Topher Grace like $1,000 to go take that shot.
What is this?
The actor Topher Grace.
That 70s show binge.
Yes,
or a kick.
I am. Yes, I am.
Do you think he would do that? I don't think so.
No.
I guess at the time I would have said Ashton Kutcher out of those group of actors.
Yep.
Oh,
so that's what I got this week.
Christ.
That's what I got.
Thank you. I appreciate all that. That is utterly disgusting.
Yep.
I don't even know where to go from there. Oh man, that's derailed me. You've officially derailed me.
Wow.
Not that it's.
We've been working together for years now, and that's the first time.
Yeah,
there's always a first time. Always a first time.
Yeah, that's. I just got like toe on my mind. Like just once you said someone ate the toe, like that was too far, and now
I can't recover. I can't recover.
I cannot. I'm no longer drinking this tasty, delicious Labatt Blue. I'm lying. Of course I'm going to drink it.
Oh yeah, Labatt Blue gets rid of all sorts of bad taste in your mouth.
Of course, it's Canadian Pilsner. It's pretty great. It's been brewed since 1847, imported to the United States. So yeah, we appreciate Labatt Blue being the beer of the creative, as we've dubbed it.
The beer of the creative.
Totally unsolicited. Labatt Blue has no idea about this, but we hope they do.
Yep. They will know
eventually. Soon enough. Oi. Wait, no. Hey.
Hey. These guys down in Cleveland. That's more like Finnish, Nordic.
Yeah, we drink your beer over in Cleveland, eh? Pretty good beer.
Pretty good beer.
So, I mean, I think that that kind of relates to you found a pretty piercing article down under, did you not? Talking about people providing toes from surgeries.
Yeah, so obviously that's one thing surgeons do, but apparently in Australia, and this is the Australian news section of our podcast. Thank you for that intro. So apparently surgeons are also good for stabbing. And not them stabbing, but being stabbed.
Oh wow! Oh yeah, I was gonna say that's they're slicing and dicing, but wait, you just said for being stabbed.
Yes, at this point it was the favor was returned in full.
Favor. Yeah, returning. Was it another surgeon? Like what happened here?
So there was a. The article is really well written. This comes from the Australian broadcast news source, which is so funny because it's ABC as well.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with the American ABC, the Australian Broadcasting Corporation, right? That's it. But anyway, this comes from ABC Australian News, and it's a really well written article by Belinda Hawkins, Emily Perillo, and Mark Farnell. But anyway, what happened was a surgeon was just going about his business on the main floor of a hospital, and a guy came out of nowhere. Actually, he was waiting for him in the lobby, and it's pretty terrifying. I mean, this article is like well written and a lot of descriptions of what happened in detail, and this guy just was waiting for this surgeon, came out and attacked him and stabbed him 18 times before stopping. And then the good thing was the surgeon was stabbed in a hospital. So
Yeah.
He was immediately taken.
Quick, we need an ambulance. I need to go to another hospital. I know how this one works.
My insurance isn't covered here. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't get insurance here.
Yeah. Holy Christ! Some people, man. Last week we had someone waiting at a baseball game to shoot some people. This week we got some guy waiting at a hospital to stab somebody.
Yeah.
What has gotten into this world?
So, unfortunately, another bad rap. It was an Iranian refugee that did the stabbing. And he was apprehended at the hospital. He didn't attack anybody else. Apprehended and was later diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia. So...
Oh, okay, yeah, get that real quick.
Yeah, so he thought that the surgeon, it wasn't random. The surgeon had done a back surgery on the guy months before, and the surgery went well, but did not completely cure the man of his back injury, like his back aches and his headaches. So he thought that the doctor was part of a conspiracy to, I guess, make his life difficult. So
his life was originally difficult, and doctors trying to help him to a better life. And unfortunately, the science and biology behind his body not being able to fuse back together how it originally was is that surgeon's fault.
Yep.
Obviously. So since he messed that up, I'm going to stab him multiple times in multiples of 6, or multiples of 3, or multiples of 9, or 2. I think that's about it for 18.
Yeah. Yeah. So here's the greatest irony of the whole entire case. Due to his injuries, Dr. Wong was his name, now suffers from like chronic back pain.
Oh,
if that's
irony.
If that's not irony, I don't know what is.
Yeah, I guess that's what the guy was probably hoping for. He's like, if I feel this way, I hope you feel this way.
Yeah.
How do you get 18 stabs off? Like, was it with like an ice pick or something?
Yeah. Wait, what was that? What was the question?
What did he use to stab him?
It was a nice, long, serrated kitchen knife. A steak knife.
Oh, a serrated steak knife. So how do you get 18? Like, I'm going to try 18 real quick. It's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That was at least like 8, 9 seconds.
I think that's my biggest problem with knife attacks is that those people are doing it. It's not like a gunshot where you could accidentally or through rage kill somebody in a second. It's like it's a super intentional thing to do. It's very, very like banal, very carnal thing to do, and I guess it's just sad. It's sad, but the crazy thing was that it really was an eye opener for hospital security because there were no armed security officers in that hospital. They had to wait for police to arrive to apprehend the fugitive. And then, also, it's some crazy stuff because like the article is also about like the healthcare system in Australia, and they're just saying a recent survey showed 43% of the 1,200 emergency doctors that were surveyed, interviewed, had been physically assaulted over the past 12 months.
Holy Jesus!
That's almost 1 in 2 doctors are going to be like physically assaulted in 1 year, and then 90% had been threatened verbally.
So, how do you approach that situation? Like, you see a doctor just probably standing there yucking it up with someone else, and then some guy comes over. You don't necessarily see him. You see him get stabbed, like, pulls it out, gets stabbed again. Hey, and then you like after like the third like stab, you like look over, like, hey, what's going on over there? Hey, you stop that! You stop stabbing him. You better not do it again.
Okay.
You did that one, but don't do another one.
Oh man.
Like what? How did you get up to 18?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If I see somebody with a knife, like attacking another person, I really want to feel like I'd try to like make eye contact with somebody else, and or even like you don't even have to say like. You don't even have to not say anything and try to coordinate it silently. You could be like, dude, you and me, let's go. Like, you know, like.
Yeah. It's not like he's in the zone already. I don't know if I would go in like me personally to do something like physically, but I would hope I would. But I would probably throw something. Maybe either pick up a chair or like some sort of clipboard.
A chair. Yeah.
And try to.
It would be hilarious. It would be terrible if you were like, you made eye contact with somebody else, and they like nod, and you like nod, and it's like people jumping into a pool together. You like go for it, and they just don't even go. They don't even move.
And right when you get there, the guy pulls the knife up and stabs you in the stomach, and you just curl up like, oh.
It's just you versus a knifeman. Oh, terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, terrible.
Then it's like, don't want to be that guy. Or the other guy that he stabbed 18 times already.
or you do it at Miss West Virginia pageant, and you actually get a hit on the guy, and you knock him out, and you save the day, and you have 23 Miss West Virginia pageant contestants watching you, man. Like,
look at that. They're like, all right, the prize is no longer Miss West Virginia. It's Who Wants to Be Mrs. Horvat, or not who.
Just start shouting your hotel room number.
Who all wants to be.
Just start shouting your hotel room number.
We're going to have an open door policy here.
E25! E25 at the Hilton! E25!
I need an oxygen tank. I need, bring some champagne too. But, so... I mean, I think with that in life, I mean, sometimes you get stabbed, but you got to get back up, and you just keep on going in the world. And sometimes you get a parking ticket, and you realize, well, you should have just paid for parking in the first place. It would have been, 15 times cheaper just to do that. So going forward, you make those life decisions after you learn what's going on. Sometimes when you're looking everywhere in the world for something, it's been right under your nose the whole time. So you want to be a little more aware, a little more observant, just like Nick is, getting hyper observant with things, knowing that dogs bark, stuff like that, and you kind of move into the world, and you sometimes you suck on the toe, you kiss the toe. It gives a little excitement in your life. It's the next cool thing that you're doing. It's a little wild, a little crazy, a little exotic, and everyone's doing it. Just don't eat the toe. Save the toe just for the lips, not the teeth and tongue and throat. But you got other things you can do in life. So once we're moving on, let's just try not to get stabbed. All right, let's pull back. Let's pull back on that. Or if someone is getting stabbed, let's try to get in the mix and do something about it. Because you don't want to see someone getting stabbed. You don't want to know what's going on there. That takes a lot of going in and out. A serrated blade, Jesus Christ. So I mean, I think that's what we got here for your week. We got some surgeries going on. We got some missing children, but all in all, good fun stuff. And West Virginia, Miss West Virginia, future Mrs. Horvat. Hello, here I come.
Woo woo! And don't forget, you can always reach us. Tell us how you like this episode and the past episodes at the Velocity Chaos podcast hotline. That's 151541 Chaos.
That's right, 151541 Chaos. That's 1-515-412-4267. Thank you all so much. Love you all. Appreciate you guys for listening. And hope you have a great rest of your week.
See you soon.